Hey guys, good morning. It's Mandy. So welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. If you have a dolly or you have a crafting channel, please drop me a comment below and let me know so that I can find your channel and subscribe to you. I really, really love finding other dolly and crafting channels. If you also happen to have like a cooking channel with like budget-friendly recipes, please also drop a comment below so I can find your channel because I I absolutely love finding new budget-friendly recipes. So anyway, so I do plan on doing the Suzanne's Babies. She has a tag called "What Annoys You About Movies and TV." I am going to do that, but I wanted to do that in a change in chat kind of format. But today I had a few minutes before I needed to get ready for work, and I thought that I would start a tag. So I hope you guys join in. Um, I would like to do a tag of what are your favorite books? I am I'm a library services supervisor. So I've worked in libraries since I was a teenager doing volunteering. I'm obsessed with libraries. I am a lifelong reader, and I just thought that if any of you guys enjoy reading, whether that be books, whether that be ebooks, whether that is graphic novels or comic books, manga, um, your favorite cooking books, even. I thought that we could do a tag and we could share favorite books. So I have 5 with me today that I'm going to show you that I own. So this isn't going to be a super long video, but I thought that it would be really fun. So before we go on, this is my little marigold June, my little June bug. She is the June 7-month sculpt. She was reborn by Carrie France of Carried Away Cuties, and I just wanted to have her in front of me today because I love her. And then sleeping over there on my book bag that I have to take to work is Fazzy. That's my she's my little calico. She's my oldest cat. Okay, guys, let's get started on my favorite books. So, I really like the Game of Thrones book series. I also absolutely 100% love the show. But I had discovered the books before the show ever came out, and they are, I mean, this is an investment of there's some cat hair on there. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a big investment of time, but I took my time. I read these really, really slowly, because it's a lot, and it's it's intense. So. And it's just a lot in general. So I read these really slowly. I think it took me 6 months to read the first one because I was reading other things because I found that I needed, this has been on my bookshelf. I haven't read this one in a really long time, so it gets dusty. But yeah, I always read multiple books at a time. And so this was sort of like I think this was my bathtub book for a really long time where I would just read like, you know, a little bit in the bathtub and here and there. So yeah, but yeah, I like these. No one does world building quite like George, and even though I really wish he would release the next book, and I don't think it will ever happen, I still think that this is a really good sci-fi book series. So next is a so Don't laugh at me, you guys. I love romance, and I will admit that I love some really spicy romance novels, not gonna lie. I found this author through Book Talk, which is it's kind of like the book author reader section of TikTok. And she basically kind of went viral because this really well-known book talker made a video of her books, and all of a sudden she was dominating the Amazon bestseller list for, I think, weeks. And she was just this really small, well, I shouldn't say she was small, but she had like a small, faithful following for her novels. She is an independent publisher. She just publishes through just Kindle. She just publishes through Amazon. She didn't publish with a really big company. But anyway, let's just get to it. This is called Planet Barbarians, and it's by Ruby Dixon. This is a alien romance novel, and this is one of the best romance book series that I've ever read. This woman has 22 books in this series, and then she has a spin-off series that is up to maybe 16 to 18 books. I've read all of them. She has a Dragon Shifter series. She has a lot. She has a lot of really amazing books. But anyway, these are big blue aliens, as you can tell, and they have, I don't know if you can see that tail. They have tails and they have horns, and and she became so widely popular that Penguin Publishing picked up the first 2 books in her series to do like a special edition cover of. I think it's gorgeous. But yes, I love Planet Barbarian. So if you guys like romance, and you like spicy romance, and you like alien romance, please check out Ruby Dixon. She's phenomenal. I am addicted to her books. And it is pretty long, but this first one is, I think, maybe one of the longest, but they're just, once you start, you cannot stop. Okay. Oh my gosh, this author, Sarah J. Maas, she is my favorite author of all time. So she started with YA, which is young adult. This is a young adult fantasy series called Throne of Glass. And this has, I believe, 7 books. It might be 8. I own every single one of these books. This is high fantasy. This is great world building, high fantasy, amazing, wonderful side characters. Like, you don't just get sucked into, her story. You get sucked into the lives and the loves of all the side characters. No one writes a side character like this lady right here. But this is oh my gosh, I love this series, you guys. I love it. If you love high fantasy, please try this series. This series pretty much stays YA. There are like some love scenes and there's a lot of violence, but it's really not. It's pretty, it's not graphic. So anyway, so this next book. So I have all of these on ebook, and I have all of the e-audiobooks. This is the same author. It's Sarah J. Maas. But because I own these all on ebook, I thought that I would show you the coloring book, so that you at least have like a representation here of the book. This is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and this is also this is one of my absolute read again and again and again book series. And now I bought all the audiobooks on Audible, and I'm listening to them now. This is, oh my goodness, this is such a good series. Now, this is not YA. This is very much an adult high fantasy series, but again, this is exceptional world building, great high fantasy. Oh my gosh, the romance in these books is like nothing else. There are very spicy scenes in these books, so just be warned. But I love this series, and I'm gonna talk about this in my what annoys me about TV and movie. But they're making a TV show of this series. Hulu has bought the rights. Hulu is currently in production for a TV series of this book, and I am so worried that they are going to mess it up. Anyway, so in my last one, I thought that you guys would probably like this, since we're all trying to save money so we can spend more money on babies. This is my favorite cookbook. This is Betty Crocker Money Saving Meals, 200 Delicious Ways to Eat on the Cheap. And what I like about this is that it has cost per serving. And these are also like really simple recipes, really basic. I am basic. I am basic. So I love basic recipes. And I love cheap recipes. So I cook a lot of things from this book. This book is so worn out because I've used it so much. I bought this used from a library book sale, and half of this like worn out, kind of like wear and tear on it, is from me. I've had this book for a few years now. But yeah, and there's a photo for every single recipe has a photo. So yeah, I have made this a lot. That's really delicious. But yeah, you can probably find this on Amazon used for really cheap. You can probably find it at your local library. Support your local library, guys. So that's it for today. I just wanted to show you my favorite books. So again, Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon. I love that cover. Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Of Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And Money Saving Meals by Betty Crocker. So that's it, you guys. I have got to go get ready for work. It's Tuesday morning, and I filmed a couple videos today so that I could, have some stuff to put out. I do have a couple box openings that I have filmed. My long-awaited layaway baby, that is my very first Cassie Bray sculpt, came in. And then my, I finally found a sculpt by Ping Lao that I have been drooling over for a really long time, and I found a cuddle baby of it. And so I don't know when I'm going to post those because I'm really, really busy. My in-laws are arriving in 2 days. So, but I do have some videos that are already filmed. And so I'm just going to try to release those, when I can. I like to try to give you guys something at least every other day to keep you entertained. Okay, guys, I am gonna go. So thank you all again. Thank you for being here. I saw this morning that I think I have 165 subscribers now. What? I am not sure how or why I'm growing so fast. 3 days ago I had 150 and now I have 165, but thank you to everybody who has done shout outs. Thank you for everybody who has commented. Thank you especially to the lovely, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, kind, just fabulous ladies in the Facebook group that I'm in. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling now, so I love you all. I will put a tag down below for this wording that you can use. But I think it's just going to be something like, you know, Mandy's 5 favorite books or something like that. If you guys want to keep it small, like 5. But if you want to do like 20 favorite books, you go right ahead and I will watch the whole thing because I love book recommendations. Okay, guys, this is going way too long. I love you guys. I will see you later. Take care of each other, and never forget that you guys are wonderful, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and please don't let anyone ever tell you different, right? Right, Junebug? Das white, mommy. Bye, guys.